So I'm going to teach you right now how to log a recipe. This is amazing for if you potentially want to do bulk recipes so that you can quite easily make potential batches of whatever it may be that you want to do, know how to do it, separate it accordingly, and then you know how many servings, and then you can just implement it as and way you see fit. So even though it says that there's 10 servings here, you can put it into 5 containers and obviously have two. Then you just go onto MyFitnessPal and you'd add 2 servings of this recipe. It's as simple as that. So for this, I am just inputting how I inputted all these things into the slow cooker when creating it, so that you have full clarity on what I put in. And let's face it, if we are pretty much close to what we do, it's going to give us very, very good results long term. The idea that we're tracking and we're being close is going to completely outweigh the idea that we're blindly winging it and guessing what we are actually eating. As you can see from here, I put in a kilo, 1,000 grams of chicken, and I put it in as raw weight because that's what I put it into the slow cooker as. So as you can see, I'm going to input this now to 10. I'm sorry for the glitching. It's all I could do right now. And then that is our total calories, protein consumption, and everything like that. Then from here, I'm just going to input all of the other stuff that I use. So obviously I put in a lot of onion. Why? This obviously it helps pack out the dish, and it tastes really, really good when you pair it with the barbecue sauce that's coming in later. I use 3 whole onions chopped up, and that's what I put in. It wasn't any need to go overly crazy. This is just a micronutrients that we potentially adding in just to fill out the meal. Then we added some spinach. Now this happens to just be a whole bag. Bag said 100 grams, so I just put in 4 servings of this, which led to 100 grams. We're just going to keep this really, really simple, not going absolutely crazy. I put the whole bag in because I couldn't be arsed doing anything else, and I know it's very, very low in calorie and it's going to be high in macronutrients. Same with peppers. Now with the peppers, obviously I needed to find the right weight. What we do, even though it's still low, I just wanted to find the right weight just to show you that, you know, if you just maybe click out of one thing, move back into another, you'll find the exact one. So even though it hasn't got a tick, this pepper version happens to be a lot closer to what it actually was. I clicked down to what I wanted. Now I did pre-cut peppers, so that's why I knew that I had 300 grams of pre-cut peppers, because I just poured them straight in. Now from there, we just needed to find the right barbecue sauce. So I used Aldi's barbecue sauce, their own brand one, and I put 200 grams in from there with a splash of water, just to pack it out. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I did not track the splash of water. Why? Because there's no calories in it. We don't need to track things that we know full well. We can use a level of common sense. But as you can see, I made a bit of a balls up here. I went in to put too much in, seen the adjustment, went back in and adjusted accordingly. So now this is obviously all sorted. Now what I need to do is just move on. I can obviously add in 1 serving of that in order to obviously make sure that that's going in for my dinner. And I can see that I'm obviously getting some carbs, some protein and some fats. Not that we worry too much about carbs and fats in this program, but the protein, you've got you there, and you've got your calories, and you are pretty much on track. So hopefully this will help you out, and it'll give you an idea of how to actually track this thing without